No.
Yeah, I'm trying to plug my power cord in. I'm out in my living room since I've got the draft lottery up on the big screen.
Oh shit, is that live right now?
Yeah, but they're not. You know how they do, man. They're not live. They're not going to reveal the picks for another 10 minutes. And you know what they'll do is they'll do like all the teams that aren't in the top 3, and they'll go to commercials, and then they'll come back. You know, they'll milk this shit for the whole 30 minutes. That's how they always do.
All right, we can do like a live stream for like it could essentially be the draft reveal. So we can clip up each pick and whatnot and give good reactions to all the picks, I guess.
Dude, for sure. I'm hyped for this though because I want to see who's getting Wemby. I'm hoping it's not
that's
the
ultimately
Hornets.
what it is. That's
Mhm.
it's a cool event.
Yeah, dude, as a Hawks fan, I'm just praying the Hornets don't get him because I mean, like, Wemby and LaMelo would be so fucking nice.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Like that would change their entire franchise. Hopefully, he goes to the Pistons or like somewhere out west.
I want him to go to a team like the Mavericks, bro. That would shake up.
Bro, I know. See, yeah, we were talking about this earlier today. Like, the part of me could see because like the Pelicans had the 10th best odds, which the Mavericks have when they got the Zion pick. But then again, at the same time, like they openly said they were tanking, and the NBA fined them. So I feel like the NBA might be like, "There's no chance we're giving y'all the first pick."
Yeah.
Dude, it's just so weird now though with the draft. Like I've never seen the Thompson twins really play. Like Wimby, we've never seen play. Like we haven't seen half these guys really play before, besides like Brandon Miller.
So yeah, who do you think he goes? Where do you think he goes?
Dude, I mean, I'm gonna guess. So I'm gonna guess the NBA throws the Spurs a bone and gives them the first pick tonight. That's me, my guess. What do y'all say?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I can hear you.
Okay. Just get my computer and stuff loaded up right now.
Yeah, we're live, so I mean we can chill into this. We'll wait for you though.
Oh, you're live right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just let it rip because why not?
I like it.
Me and TP3 over here are already going at it with this.
Yup.
You know.
Oh, let's get it, man. I like that.
You know, Jack, I think first of all we should lead into this live stream and kind of let you pop your shit for a second and talk about your boy Jason Tatum because I think last time we were all giving you hell that we were in here, so I feel like you gotta give it to us one time.
Yeah, I'll just say this. I think Jason Tatum's performance in Game 7 was the greatest playoff performance of all time. And frankly, one of the greatest performances we've ever seen in sports. I said this on my podcast earlier this week. I'll say it again. You cannot bring up the name Michael Jordan without bringing up Jason Tatum.
That is quite the statement right there. But I mean, hey, we got to give Jason Tatum this though. He does now have the NBA record for the most points scored in a Game 7.
Yeah, he does, and he's the greatest All-Star game performer, and soon to be world champion. Let me tell you something, guys. We got the Lakers playing the Nuggets tonight. I don't know who you guys got in this series. I think both series. You look back at that bubble. Everyone talks about the bubble. You know, it was a fluke, right? And now it's sort of being proven. Whatever, fine. I think both situations. I think the Celtics win, and I think the Lakers win. Pretty convincing. Okay. I think both series are kind of mismatches in my opinion.
Why do you like the Lakers to win this series against the Nuggets?
I mean, they're just rolling, to be honest, but so are the Nuggets. So you got to factor that in. It's tough because if there's ever been a year for the Nuggets, right, it's now. It's get it done. You got kind of all the pieces. Murray's healthy. Jokic is playing his best basketball, but I just think Anthony Davis is going to be too much. He's going to be too much for Nikola Jokic, and LeBron James is on a mission. He's on a mission to be the greatest. He'll get back to the championship. He'll get back to the finals like he always does. But I don't think LeBron James puts on the ring. I don't think he gets the 5th championship this year.
Okay. I would agree with that he doesn't get the championship. See, I like the Nuggets to win the series. I took them to win the series as in the series price, and I also took them -6 tonight. I just think, I think that Anthony Davis and LeBron have kind of had a mismatch. Like, I mean, when you look at the Warriors, I mean, Looney didn't play that a lot. I mean, Draymond, they're kind of undersized for big men, and the Warriors don't really have anybody else after that. And I mean, when you look at the first series with the Grizzlies, they don't have Steven Adams. They also don't have Brandon Clark in there, so they don't really have the size to bang besides Jaren Jackson. And I think that the Nuggets are the exact opposite of that. Like, I think Jokic right now is by far the best player in the NBA. Like, when you just look at the way this guy plays, bro.
I don't even think Jokic is top 5 in the NBA. I think you look at the NBA right now, and I would say that
who is better?
Steph Curry, Jason Tatum, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Joel Embiid.
You think Joel Embiid, after what we just watched on Sunday, is better than Jokic?
Giannis Antetokounmpo. And
oh my gosh.
I think if you put Joel Embiid on a team like Golden State, I mean, you could put anyone on a team like Golden State. But, you know, I'm going to throw this out there. I said this a couple of days ago. I honestly think Golden State could really make a splash, find a way to get Embiid. If you think about it, LeBron James got Anthony Davis towards the end of his career to kind of hold that weight. I feel like everyone thinks Anthony Davis is the number 1 on this team right now. From a scoring perspective, from an everything perspective, Anthony Davis is that guy. But what is Steph Curry right now? He was holding all that weight. It's not Klay Thompson. It's not Jordan Poole, Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green. Do the Warriors go out and get a superstar to kind of carry the Warriors to Steph Curry's retirement? Because he's got 5 more years of good prime. I know this is crazy off topic, but fellas, get it to the Warriors.
Giannis is the best player in the league by far, and he will be for a long time.
I don't think so, because I think once Giannis,
he's the most dominating player that's going to touch the basketball for the next 5 years.
The only thing that stops Giannis is himself. I agree with that. But when you think about it, in that first series, Giannis Antetokounmpo, he wasn't as strong as he normally is. And what's Giannis's biggest strength? It's being stronger than everyone. So when he's not as strong as everyone, he ain't shit. He cannot do anything in the fourth quarter.
He's definitely shit. He's the best player in the league. Yeah.
I don't know, man. See, the way I look at it, Jokic won 2 MVPs back-to-back seasons. This year, he could have had it, but he basically said, we're up so big in the West. I'm going to chill, get ready for the playoffs. Embiid, you can have this MVP in a season where nobody gives a fuck about the regular season. You can have the MVP. I mean, Jokic was averaging 24 points per game, 11 rebounds, and 9.8 assists. Man, damn near averaged a triple-double. Like, when I watch Jokic play, I feel like that not only does he make every single player on the court better, but he can beat you however he wants to. Like, he had that one game where he had 53 points. Then he had another game where he literally had like 15 assists and just let Jamal Murray cook the Suns in that first game. I don't think anybody can do it the way Jokic can. I mean, this guy's like there's never been honestly a player like Jokic to ever play.
Yeah, you know what's crazy about these overseas cats is that their health isn't of their top priority. Like Luka and some of these other great guys, like they're kind of like flabby, they just do their own thing. And it would be interesting to see if they got on like a proper eating regimen and see Jokic kind of like, I'm not saying he's like fat or anything, but they just, they don't look like they really train out of the gym. They just got a basketball body and they eat whatever they want. And it's unfortunate because those are the guys that need time to develop into that basketball conditioning. And, you can't just, those guys don't pick up right away. But, hey, touching on today's game, because that's probably what half the people are watching. I like this first half under here. I don't like taking unders with the Nuggets because they come out so freaking hot. But any Lakers game, I don't mind taking unders on. But I really want to focus on the first half under here and just hope that the Nuggets don't shoot the lights out. Lakers are a slow team. They're infamous for it. It's gonna be a battle underneath, right? I don't see this being a guard game by any means. And the first half is 114, 64, 50, 57, 58. Like that, I feel like that's just a little too high. I don't like the total at 223 right now. It's bumping up and down kind of half a point here and there, but I don't know what your guys' thoughts are on today. I don't want to make any accusations here with first buckets either and get toast, but
yeah, don't let us talk you off any first buckets today. I'm actually rocking with the Nuggets minus the 6 though. I do agree with you though on the under. I was looking at it earlier. I didn't play anything on the total, but I was kind of thinking this is more of an under game too though. Like kind of like you said, like this is definitely way more of a big man game. Like Davis and LeBron really haven't gone up against a big man squad like the Nuggets are going to throw at them. So it could definitely be, one of those games where they more so feel each other out and then they adjust their offenses as the series goes on. But I like the Nuggets. I just feel like that the Nuggets in these first games, these teams have to get acclimated to the altitude. The Nuggets seem to get up and down a good bit. Jokic, you feel like that you got to kind of, feel out the way you want to match up with him in these games. So I feel like the Nuggets are going to come out hot in this game. And like my guy Mason just said in the chat, Nuggets in 6.
Lakers in 6. Lakers in 6.
So what?
Did you take any bets tonight, Jack?
I'm actually on the Lakers plus 6.
Okay. Thanks. So me and Jack are going head to head. By the way, guys, we're doing the draft lottery right now on TV. Pelicans coming in at 14. The Raptors are at 13. Got OKC at 12. The Magic at 11. So starting to get pretty interesting up here. Mavs got the 10th pick. So I think they get to keep their pick from the Knicks at least, but they're definitely not getting Wemby at the 10th pick.
This shit's so rigged, bro.
Oh, definitely. Have you heard all like the how they said all these other drafts have been rigged in the past, like Cleveland getting all those number 1 picks. It was like the Magic getting Shaq. There's so much controversy with it.
What was that series line that you got Denver at?
I took them at minus 145. I know it bumped up a little bit this morning. What are you seeing right now, Jimmy?
Minus 170.
Wow.
Okay.
Lakers at plus 135.
I'll tell you what I'll be betting on before tomorrow. I'll be betting on the Heat plus 375.
Oh, come on, bro.
Look, I'm with Jimmy on this one, honestly. Like I just think there's too much value on it.
All right, fine. I understand that. I think it's strictly a value play if you look at it from that.
I don't think it's value at all. I think that people are completely forgetting last year this was the first seed team, the Miami Heat.
They're worse than they were last year.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
the Celtics are better.
People are saying that people are just kind of writing the Heat off, and they're looking like, it's just the Heat again. Like, Boston's gonna blow them out. No way. This team is so hungry. They're making fools of the best teams in the league right now. There's no way people can continue to write this team up. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm gonna take them on the money line tomorrow. I think game 1 at plus 285. I'm gonna take the Heat on the money line. I'm definitely gonna take their series. I love the Heat. I think the Heat can win 6.
I also think the Heat. I think there's a lot of value on the Heat that I like to take in this series. I'm definitely taking the Heat. What's the line right now? Plus 8 for tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to be on the Heat plus 8 pretty heavy tomorrow.
Yeah.
I want to take the money line. I don't know if I will take any money line or not, but I'm definitely going to sprinkle Heat to win the series. I mean,
I love the Heat, man.
Look, Jack, the
what
not
the
to say that
fuck
the
is
Celtics
going on over
season,
here?
but at the same time, like Jimmy Butler in the playoffs, Jimmy Butler might be the best. He might be that guy in the playoffs.
All right, moment of silence. They can both shut the fuck up for a second. That was straight blasphemous. I had to mute both of them. I apologize for that. At the end of the day, this is a 4-game series. No more than 4 games. I'll see you in Miami. I'm going to take my broom out. I'm going to sweep on the streets. I don't give a fuck if Michael Jordan made your star player. It's Celtics in 4, and it was always Celtics in 4.
There's no way. There's no way.
Yeah, there's no way they sweep Jimmy Butler, bro. Jimmy Butler's going to have at least one 50-point game in the series.
I would bet that the Heat sweep the Celtics before I would bet that the Celtics sweep the Heat. I'm very confident in the Heat. I was doing a lot of research on the Heat lately, and it's just a shame how people have been writing them off, and they are loving it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not about listen, all praise to the Heat. What they've done this postseason is great. But
Kevin Love, first basket. You never know.
You
just never know.
You don't know what you're dealing with in Boston. It's a dynasty. It's the start of a dynasty, and nobody knows it.
Look, I think the one thing that we haven't, like the biggest point we haven't addressed in the entire series is this might be like the biggest coaching edge that we've seen in a series yet in the playoffs. Like Eric Spoelstra, I mean, he's either got to be 1 or 2 of the best coach in the NBA at this point in time.
For sure. Yeah.
And Mazzulla, I mean, bro, Mazzulla used his challenge with like 2 minutes into the second quarter in that game against the 76ers in game 7. Like, that could have ended up being a really dumb decision if the 76ers didn't fold the entire second half. Like, I mean, Mazzulla got better as the series went on, but I still have a lot of doubts in Joe Mazzulla, and I think Eric Spoelstra can outcoach any coach in the league.
I agree. Spo's a beast.
Yeah, I think it's the Spo effect, baby.
What are the total? Let's look at some point overs tonight. Let's squad ride a player prop point over.
The game goes off in 7 minutes. Let me open up FanDuel here. I'm looking at first basket again.
All right, let's go first basket. Give me the first name.
Yeah, give us the first basket this time.
Don't
let us say shit. We'll let them cook.
Oh no! If you say something, I'm definitely gonna comment on
it. Okay. All right. Yeah. What do you guys think for the first basket?
I'm trying to think about. I mean, what's Michael Porter Jr. for a 3 at?
Hell no, bro.
Oh, you're going that. You're going exact.
No. There, I will literally. If it is a Michael Porter Jr. 3,
player props, right?
There's no world.
I'm trying to find the first basket. All right, here we go. First basket in FanDuel. Ooh, I got a free $50 bet as well here. I would love to see Aaron Gordon just yam one.
Maybe from a Jokic alley-oop.
Yeah, it's not a Laker. We're going Denver.
Absolutely. Got to ride the boys at home.
Porter Jr. is at 900.
For it to hit a 3 for first basket or just for first basket?
Just first basket.
Porter Jr. 900. That's
what juicy. Do you think, Jack?
All right. I kind of love it. Take Porter Jr.
Ooh, are we riding him?
Plus 900.
All right, I'm putting 10 on that because I'm gonna. Or no, do I put 25? Do I do 2 25s?
Might as well since you got the free bet.
I have a free bonus bet, so there's 25 to win 225. Now the other one, I could see Austin Reeves just sniping one, getting the Lakers going.
We definitely have to take the 3-pointer though. No, Austin Reeves is not putting up a 2-pointer.
All right, let's take a look. Yo.
Let's not do this again.
If this shit happens again, I'll die.
Take the 3.
All right, I'm
It's a
taking Michael
value
Porter
play.
Jr.
If you are on the Miami Heat, you take Austin Reeves 3 because you have balls.
All right. I'm locked. Austin Reeves, 3-point field goal, $25.
What's the payout on that?
It pays out $875.
That would be unbelievable. Damn, the Spurs just got the first overall pick. Holy shit.
The Spurs,
Hornets, the Blazers, and the Rockets. That's the order.
Greg Popovich with Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs have been reborn.
Dude, the Spurs need Jesus. That's what they need.
That is.
I mean, is Wembanyama not the closest thing?
Honestly, that was the last place I wanted to see him go, but whatever. There's a new guy in San Antonio. That's actually kind of good because the Spurs were so dead. They literally needed a guy like Wembanyama.
Dude, I hate the Spurs, man. I couldn't stand watching Tim Duncan and them. They were the most boring players to ever watch play basketball. I hated that team. I'm not happy, honestly, right now.
Wait, can you read off the order of the draft?
Yeah, I'll read it off to you guys. So, coming in at number 1, we have. Oh, damn it! I hate it when you open Twitter, dude, and it moves all your notifications. All right, here we go. The draft order right now: number 1 is the San Antonio Spurs. Number 2, the Charlotte Hornets. 3, the Blazers. 4, the Rockets. 5, the Pistons. 6 is the Magic. 7 is the Pacers. 8 is the Wizards. 9, the Jazz. 10, the Mavs. 11, the Magic via the Bulls. 12, the Thunder. 13, Raptors. 14, Pelicans.
Interesting. I think the Mavericks have to get somebody good.
Dude, hear me out. You know the Mavs need to draft? Grady Dick. Dude, I think Grady Dick is going to be better in the NBA because the way it's spaced out and the way he shoots the 3 ball so well. I think Grady Dick's an easily average, he's going to be like a 3.5, 4 made 3-pointer a night guy. Just pencil him in for it.
Yeah.
What do y'all think?
Yeah. I mean, I went to I watched Indiana lose to Kansas by 30 points and, traveled to the game for it. So
was that when you're shooting the half-court shots on their floor?
Hey,
listen, I think Grady Dick could be a great addition to an NBA squad. I'm curious to see what the Indiana Pacers do because I think a team like them needs a guy like Trace Jackson Davis, but he can't go 7th.
Bro, I think Jackson Davis might be decent in the NBA, but I think he's more of a 2nd-round pick.
Fine. I think he's a great role player on a
championship
contending team. If or you put him in Indiana, that place sells out every night if he's there. They got to change something in Indianapolis with the Pacers. And if it's anything, go get your boy Trace Jackson Davis.
Yeah, a lot of these guys got some young talent too, and it's just not like the talent we're used to seeing domination. It's been a while since we've seen a decade player. It's been a while. And
Jason Tatum.
What?
Jason Tatum.
I don't think he is.
I think he's not your typical dominant.
It's been a long time.
Confidence. He's not LeBron. He doesn't have the what's the word I'm looking for? Personality. Tatum does not have the personality of LeBron James or Michael Jordan.
He don't have the body. He don't have that.
He has the game
factor.
He got the game.
If anybody is, I guess the last guy that might be doing it would be Ja. And Ja's too small though. He can't shoot, but
whoa, he can definitely shoot.
Outside of yeah. Outside of that 2017, 2018, it's been a couple years now since we've seen wow, this guy's got it all.
Mm-hmm.
Luka is probably the last best talent in the NBA. A guy that's going to change an entire organization, a city. Probably Luka is the last rookie that's doing that.
I would say the next most closest guy is my guy, Trae Young. Because, I mean, he did take us to the conference finals. I mean, hey, all I'm saying, Jim, look, I'm not going to be as out there as Jack is, but if Trae Young doesn't turn his ankle in that game 3 against the Bucks, Giannis was hurt. We could have gone to the finals potentially. I don't think we would have beat the Suns, but I think we could have at least got there if Trae Young didn't hurt his ankle in that series. But I actually think Cade Cunningham might end up being that guy. I just think that he just hasn't been able to stay healthy. I mean, the guy's a 6'7" point guard, and we've seen how he can score. I think if Cunningham can actually stay on the court this upcoming season, I think he could potentially be like the next big time guy we've seen break.
Stay healthy. Yeah,
Yo, Dylan, can you stream the game on your computer?
But also, I'll tell you this too.
Yeah.
Like the Celtics, they have a great team. Like Tatum's good, but their whole team is good. Their whole team's been good.
Yeah.
And they got dogs that want to win. Like it's very easy to watch like the Sixers melt apart the other day, put their heads down. Maxi's yelling at Harden. Harden's already given up. Celtics don't really do that. They're like Marcus Smart's a head case, but he's out there, giving every as much as I don't know if I like him or hate him, he's out there grinding harder than anybody. And then that opens it up for Tatum. It opens up for Brown. It's the Celtics have a special team, but Jimmy Butler's coming, boy.
It also helps, though, when you have Brogdon and Derek White off the bench. Like most NBAs don't have luxuries to have 2 guys who could start on probably 70% of the teams in the league start coming off the bench.
That's credit to the Boston Celtics drafting as well as they did. Like teams don't realize the Celtics drafted both Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, and they've been there for 6 years. They've been there for like 6 years, and they've done the things they've done, man. They've been to numerous Eastern Conference Finals. They've been to a championship. They're on their way to winning a title. Like it's greatness what they're building, and yes, is Tatum as dominant as Giannis? No. But I think Tatum's skill set is going to carry him a long way, and you got to have pieces to, every story has chapters. Every puzzle has pieces. You got to connect the puzzles. You got to connect the where am I going with this?
You got it.
You got to connect the pieces in the puzzle. And for Jason Tatum to get to where I think he's going to get, a guy like Jaylen Brown and a guy like Malcolm Brogdon as a role player, like all the Marcus Smart, the pieces, they're going to connect. And Jason Tatum year after year is going to win because he's going to be put in beautiful situations. Like you said, the Celtics, they don't do that. They don't fuck around. They just win, bro. All they care about is winning. And that's what Tatum and Brown, it's in their DNA now. They're Celtics for life.
Yeah, I mean, hey, real quick in the Major League Baseball, I really like the over. I know it's going to be a pretty heavily bet here in the Colorado game with Williamson and Anderson pitching, 2 junk pitchers, and their bullpens have both been absolute disaster. 13 runs is quite frankly insane to try to get in a regular Major League Baseball game. But I bet that pretty heavy tonight, and that starts in a couple minutes. Reds and Rockies over.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good look. The pitcher for the Reds is making his MLB debut. I mean, I can't think of a worse spot to make your MLB debut unless you already play for the team.
Yeah, I mean, dude has an awful whip, gives up a lot of walks, add more runs. It's a tough spot for the Reds. I mean, and the Reds been doing okay, and yeah, I love that. I love that over. I think it's gonna be a fun game to watch.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good spot. Yeah, right now I got a couple of baseball games to play. Took the over, and I'm a Braves fan. I got the over right now on the Braves and Rangers, so I'm watching that on my other TV. I got a nice little setup going on here. What kind of setup are you working with right now, Jimmy? You just got one screen, or you got multiple screens for watching?
In front of me?
Yeah.
Or what? Yeah, I got multiple screens here.
Yeah, you got to.
But I did bet the Oakland A's today, so we'll see what kind of rat is at the end of the day.
That's an interesting bet.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, the line kind of says it. Whenever the A's are that low at 150, you got to feel a little fishy about it. It's kind of a rat line.
Yeah, I took the +1.5. Usually in a spot like this, I take the team total, but I took the 1.5 and just a little bit on the money line. Money line wasn't crazy; it's only like +138. But yeah, I love the Ace tonight.
Yeah, it's not a bad spot. The only baseball game I have that hasn't gone off yet is I got the Giants on the money line tonight. They're taking on the Phillies. It is kind of a pitcher's duel with Alex Cobb and Zach Wheeler, but Cobb's been pretty sharp and he's been even better at home. And I feel like with a lineup like the Phillies that's so like Jekyll and Hyde, I can see him coming out here and just absolutely dealing. He's been getting a lot of strikeouts. The Phillies strike out a lot. So I think he'll pitch well at home. And I think ultimately that the Giants will get another win. The Giants are actually kind of sneaky good at home.
Yeah, I like that. Phillies have been struggling a little bit. Yeah, I know that we never hockey doesn't start here for a couple days, but I'm probably going to pound that Panthers and Hurricanes first period under on the 18th.
Haven't all the games been going under the last couple days?
No, not really. But the Florida actually was one of I think the #1 team in the whole playoffs for first period to go under, which is wild to consider or even think. And they're going to be buzzing. Carolina fans, they're going to be out there. They're going to be rolling. The total's at 6 for the full game. So we'll probably be able to get even money or plus money on that. But I could see just another fast-paced up and down, pucks on net, nothing falling in the back. Both great goalies are locked in right now. It's going to be a phenomenal series.
Yeah. So usually in these games, do they trend more to under to start the game off, and then as the game goes on, because like the goalies get fatigued, and like you said, there's a lot of pucks on net, and it's just like shots starting to fall?
No, I mean it's just it's more series based. Like that whole Vegas and Edmonton series was incredible. Every single game, first period was getting almost 4 goals a game.
Okay.
And then I think 3 of them somehow went under full game.
That's insane.
So it was just three or 4 goals in the first period and then literally nothing. And that hit every single game in that series. I think I put a couple of those write-ups on the site there, but this one's going to be mad because we have 2 completely different teams here. Florida and Carolina, completely different teams. Carolina tried playing like a fast-paced style game this year, and it didn't work. Carolina did, and that Florida is. I'm waiting 6 minutes is when the tip-off happens. But Florida's they've been the best team in the NHL, so it's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Do you have any futures pending on any of these teams by any chance to win it?
Nope.
No.
My biggest future was on Edmonton. I loved Edmonton all year long, and they went down. They got to figure it out. They got to figure something out. That you can't have that great of a team. You can't have that great of a team, and just continuously lose in the playoffs like that. And like everyone like hates on Toronto. Toronto's not that good of a team. They're really small guys. Like they're fast. They have a bunch of guys that were supposed to be some of the best players in the NHL and didn't really turn out to be. And like it's just when you see Toronto against like Tampa Bay or something in person, you're like, holy shit, like these guys are going to kill these boys.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. Toronto's skate around these dudes, but pounding in the playoffs is a different atmosphere. You know, every time you're going up against the boards, you're going to get hit. You know, it's that wears down those little kids like that. Yeah. But anyways, back to the Heat tomorrow on the money line. Who's riding?
I'll definitely be riding on the +8. I might, you know what, you might have talked me in on that, Jimmy. I might have to sprinkle that money line with you. How much are you? How many units are you going on the money line? Just 1 unit?
If I do, yeah, I'll probably put 100 on it.
Okay.
Maybe like maybe I'll look for like Heat -3. You know, a little wild dabble. Get a little weird with it. If I do it, I'll post it up on the feed.
Okay. See, I definitely like the Heat tomorrow too. I like also the fact, like, I love fading teams coming off game 7s. Like, I feel like when you come off a game 7, you know, your season was on the line. I feel like there's, you know, a little bit of a relief sign and you're going to, you know, you exhale a little bit. You're a little more like collected going into that first game and, calm, and it's just kind of like whatever. And then once you get to that second game, then you have the urgency again. Because I'm pretty sure last year was basically the exact same thing where the Celtics blew out Milwaukee in game 7, and then they lost game 1 to the Heat. I think Marcus Smart sat out in game 1 though, and Robert Williams might have sat in that game too, but it was basically the exact same scenario coming this one again. I think they get it done again.
I'm seeing a lot of the money on the Heat early. That doesn't make me comfortable.
Really? Because I thought the line opened up at 6.5 and it got bet up to 8.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't see what the line opened up at. I'm trying to look at that now.
Here, I'll tell you what it opened up at. I'll go to my Action Network right now.
That doesn't make me feel comfortable at all, though.
Damn, the Nuggets just hit 7 right now. It opened at 7.5 and went to 8.
The Celtics are Heat. Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's crazy though. The Nuggets just touched 7.
Yeah, I'm seeing like 70-some% of the money on the Heat. I might stay off that. Damn.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely taking the Heat. I'm definitely going to shoot my shot on the Heat +8. I think it's a good spot for them tomorrow. I feel like in the playoffs though, like the money hasn't been what you would like, as opposed to other sports. Like I feel like the money hasn't mattered as much in the NBA playoffs.
You're right. Yeah, unless it's like a game 7 or something like that. Those real big ones where, they're only watching that. Yeah.
Because I feel I'm trying to think, because the only real stretch I had where I took a couple L's in the NBA playoffs was there's just games kind of like you said, where you see everybody and their mom taking one team. I was like, all right, I gotta fight back a little bit here with something, and it didn't even come to matter, especially with the Knicks in that last series. Like everybody was on the Heat and it didn't matter. I mean, I guess the Heat didn't cover game 7, but still though, game 6, but still though, everybody was on the Heat in that game. That was about the only, that one in Boston were about the only two where it's gone against the public.
Yeah. NHL has been wild with that. Wild. It's been
really. Has the public been winning or getting destroyed? Because it's been mostly dogs, right?
It's been all over, man. It's been all over. No real big trends on that right now at all.
Yeah.
You got the game on, Jack?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, we got to see if this squad ride cashes for us before we get off here.
I'm locked in for this right now.
Man, I still can't believe though the Spurs
I just want to see Reeves step back.
We need it so bad.
Yeah, we need one of the two.
What if he guys the 3, he pumps, takes one step in?
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna just say gut instinct right now tells me LeBron James makes the first basket. Just gut instinct.
Well, I mean, you could have told us this 5 minutes ago when we were locking in the bets, Jack.
It just came to me. It just came to me. LeBron James first, scores the first basket. There's nothing I can do about it. It just came into my brain. I'm sorry.
There's no shot. This place is gonna be rocking.
Yeah.
I think we got 2 minutes left.
Dude, isn't it annoying though how ESPN just says these games are starting at 8:30? I mean, it's 8:45 right now.
Never made sense to me. I watch the English Premier League on the weekends. Soccer, and if it's 9 o'clock, it shows 8:59. All the players are on the field, and as soon as 9 o'clock, they drop the ball.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's it's not 9:05. It's
because I went to
9:00. The ball is in play.
Yeah. I went to a Nashville FC game, and they say it starts at 11 o'clock, and the game starts at 11:35. They're the
how are they allowed to do that?
I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. 35 minutes, bro. It's crazy. Wow.
Dude, the
craziest a big deal.
Maybe I was just hammered. Yo, Dylan.
The craziest on NFL Sunday though, when that you'll have one game and it's already 5 minutes in, and the other game they're literally just kicking off. NFL, all the starts are all over the place.
Yeah, NFL's mad. 1 o'clock, you have games that won't even have the kickoff until 1:15.
Yup, 100%. It's crazy how they do that. And then there will be other games that kick off instantly. The second it touches the time, it's kicking.
All right. Don't wait.
Everybody's streaming, right? So we should all be like a little bit we should all be timed up pretty well.
I'm on YouTube TV.
I'm on YouTube TV right now.
Yeah, let's go. I'm also on YouTube TV. I know yours looks ahead of me, but they're showing the fountains on mine right now.
Mine's on Jokic right now.
Same.
Fuck. I might be behind y'all, man. Mine's on the fountain.
Mine's on a wide shot of the team of the entire thing.
Mine's on AD.
Mine is showing. Oh, mine's showing the starting lineup right now for the Lakers.
All right. Well, you're a little bit behind.
Fuck.
A lot of them look to the opposite basket as the clock winds down to be able to time it out.
All right, I'm gonna hop on my phone to watch this. I'm gonna hop on
don't say
good
anything.
old AT&T.
Yeah, don't say anything. Don't say anything after 15 seconds. Wait 15 seconds, okay? I'm gonna give my raw reaction. Everyone gives their raw reaction.
All right.
What do you mean?
Actually, yeah, just never mind.
I just got to. All right, I'm on my phone now watching. I'm gonna be as up to time as possible.
Is Reeves in?
Oh, I'd be so mad if he didn't start.
He
should be. I think Vanderbilt. Yeah,
he is.
He's out there. He's out there.
He's out there. I see him. That's my boy. Shoot the rock, boy.
Come on, Porter. Actually, yeah, we'd much rather have Reeves. We got better odds on Reeves.
Yeah, I'll take a Porter Yam. All right, Laker ball. Reeves has it.
Oh, shoot it. Oh,
don't be LeBron. Don't piss me off and be LeBron.
Come on.
Reeves is wide open. Oh, my God.
There it is.
Oh, my God.
Oh. Fuck, there it is. LeBron.
Fucking wow.
Of course.
Dude, we had what we wanted.
Oh, man.
And it was a LeBron, too?
Yeah, LeBron layup.
Oh, that one hurts, boys.
Are you kidding me? We had it. Who would have thought we would have had the shot?
I know. Damn. Damn.
Yeah. All right, boys. I'm gonna get off, watch this Rocky game, but we'll get something rolling here for the Celtics game.
Yeah, let's do it for sure.
All right.
Bye, fellas.
Peace, guys.